Yeah, so Matt, everyone knows about the LM4 PTR, right? That's a system that we were talking in close collaboration with KWA for a period of time, and when they started doing the LM4 PTR, we were really excited about it because it was a product that, you know, out of the box, you didn't have to spend hundreds of dollars to make it work. And I had a lot of problems with the GBBRs in the past, where it's just like, it was an investment, initial investment to get them to work. The LM4 PTR worked really, really well out of the box. We are pushing that particular line so that now we have, we still have the LM4 PTR, we also have the PTR Mega Arms gun. Now the great thing about this is that it's a one-piece upper receiver, and it's a brand new upper and lower receiver set. It's completely licensed by Mega Arms. It is hard anodized, so it's not painted anymore, it's hard anodized. It's got a beautiful matte black finish. I just love it. It's got a skeletonized trigger, a large trigger guard. Everything is kind of exteriorly so accurate to the real thing. Obviously it comes with MOE accessories that you can swap with whatever accessories you wish. Whether or not it comes with M-Bus is something that we're still trying to decide, because some people have their own backup iron sights that they would like to switch it to. This is a 14.5 inch barrel model. For my taste, the handguard is too short. This is more of a handguard length that we would have with a 10.5 inch barrel. So if we did have a 14.5 inch barrel, the handguard would be longer. And obviously you can put whatever kind of clockwise threaded muzzle adapters you wish on it. Other things that I'm pretty excited about with this is that, you know, with previous releases of the LM4 system, in order for you to release the bolt, you had to use the bolt release paddle. And some people have been doing a lot of adaptations so that you have to modify in order to have the charging handle. New for the Mega Arms series of guns, you'll be able to release the charging handle simply by racking you'll be able to release the bolt simply by racking the charging handle. Other modifications will be coming down as they're developed. Some details we're not able to talk about yet, but this is an early prototype, but it's really, really far along. This is a functional piece. This does work. Now, right now, this particular gun has a Rainier Arms Evo rail on it, which is also licensed by Rainier Arms. Whether or not this gun will ship with this particular handguard rail system is currently still in discussion, because we'd like to try and keep this as Mega Arms, true to Mega Arms guns as possible, and Mega Arms is developing their own proprietary handguard systems. So hopefully by the time this comes out late summer, this will have a Rainier, so either have the Rainier Arms handguard, which is beautiful slim profile type design with these pick rails that you can put wherever you need, or it will come out with the Mega Arms handguard. Beautiful finished gun. Everyone that picks it up, we're just like blown away because it's just so well built. Other things are coming out. We're not sure when it's going to come out, hopefully before the end of the year. This looks like our regular Masada series. Actually, this is a Masada gas blowback rifle that is fully compatible with the LM4 PTR mags. And that's huge because the LM4 PTR system is a tried and true system. We've had it out for a while. A lot of people have been putting it through abuse and testing it, and we've been learning from that and evolving the system and improving upon it. We realized that, like, you know, those mags work, they're reliable. Let's make sure that when we build our system, we collaborate with KWA to build a gas blowback rifle that also uses, you know, full bolt, just like the real thing. Ambidextrous, you move the charging handle to the other side. It has ambidextrous selectors, just like the real thing. Select fire, ambidextrous bolt release, ambidextrous magazine release. And it uses LM4 PTR PMags and StanAx, which is great. We get a lot of questions, which is, you know, what compatibility is there with this between the Airsoft electric gun version that we already produced? And a lot of that is in debate. What I do know for sure is that it won't use the same ratcheted barrel assembly. It'll have its own barrel assembly, which is a one-piece ratcheted barrel assembly that can be pulled out, but it's going to be proprietary to this particular system. Other things that will be in debate will be things like handguards. Does it use the same handguards, like the polymer handguards or the rail handguards? Does it use the same stock, fixed stock, folding stock? Does it use the same stuff there? Does it use the same replaceable lower receiver? I do know it won't use the same lower receivers. so you can't put an AKM style low receiver on that. Currently, I don't know what the debate is on in terms of development of that. Handguards and the stocks, we're still trying to figure out because we want to make sure that whatever we put out is going to be 100% ATF compliant. So we need to figure out, is there anything there that we have to be concerned about so that we don't have to keep producing more and more iterations to get through ATF compliance. Right now this is going to be all black rifle. We have white trademarks, these are laser engraved, but by the time they come out they should be blackened and recessed just like our other guns. And the other question is whether or not it will come out in different colors. I am personally pushing for a flat darker version at the very least. Because that's what the original PTP for the Masada series was, black and FDE. And if it does come out with an FDE rifle, logic dictates that it would have also a FDE PMAG as well to go along with the gun. So that's something that we're excited about. And then also coming out, probably the most imminent release that will be coming out will be early summer, will be the RM4 line of guns. Now the RM4s, these are electric recoil guns, so they have their own patented design that we have. We have 3 different guns. We have this 10.5-inch barrel CQBR with a CQB length MOE handguard. We also have a mid-length gas type system, but obviously it's electric, but it's got a mid-length handguard with a 14.5-inch barrel, which is the new trend, what we're seeing nowadays. Very, very similar accessories. And then we also have the SPR type rifle with the MOE fixed stock and a rifle length handguard, 18-inch barrel, and these all have drum-style hop-up units, which are very, very reliable and hold their setting really well. The other thing that these are, and I think you've probably seen these last year, is that they have a recoil system stronger than a lot of the other sort of electric recoil systems that we've seen. They have a proprietary PMAG that they have a setting within it that you can set to real capacity 30 rounds, or it has 60 round capacity, and that these are all 11.1 volt rated. They have to be 11.1 volt because there's more mass to move, so you feel more kinetic recoil. But the really cool thing about these is that not only do they have a proprietary mag that will stop the gun functioning at the last round, in which you have to strip the mag, put a fresh one in, hit the bolt release and get the gun back in the fight, but without need for an adapter, you can use regular electric PMags and STANAGs and everything else. And that's something that was very, very important to us when we were impressing upon KW in terms of the development of this gun. And they felt that it was a key feature in order, because a lot of people have like a full loadout of magazines for the original, all the systems that are currently out there. So we want to make sure that if they don't want to, they don't have to invest in a whole new loadout of mags. They'll obviously ship with a proprietary magazine, but they can still not have to invest in a whole new load of magazines and continue to use their regular PMags or STANAGs or whatever in these drum mags if they want, high cats, whatever, in these guns. It won't stop firing on the last round, but I mean that's a sacrifice in order for you to continue using these particular guns. So those are the guns that were coming out this year. You mentioned the PDR, the elephant in the room, imminent release. I said this last year. Imminent release, and the reason why I say imminent release is because we don't have one at the show. And the reason is because we've already produced the first batch of units. It's already been QC'd. Our second batch of units are being developed, are being fabricated and manufactured right now, and will be entering QC very, very soon. Those will start shipping to distributors and dealers throughout the world by the end of this month. And I pleaded with them to not put me out there and have me say something that is wrong. This is something that's happening. We've spent enough money on it. We need to get these guns out there. The PDR is coming out. Imminent release. Hold me to it this time. And that's where we're at. So we're excited. All these guns are going to be so staggered release going across the year. The ERGs will be coming out first, early summer. We're pushing for a late summer release on the Mega Arms guns. And what difference of configurations we're still trying to figure out. Masada, this is a very early prototype, so we're not entirely clear when that's coming out. But from what I understand, this is a functional prototype, so that actually tells you a lot about how far it is in terms of production, in terms of development. So that's it. Have a great show.